LeBron might be headed out of Los Angeles. Reportedly right now, LeBron is being looked at by 4 different teams as they contacted his agent to talk about a potential trade. Now, although I don't think he'll be traded, I want to predict the 4 different teams that I think reached out to his agent to look for a potential trade. For me, my favorite spot would be the Golden State Warriors. A Steph Curry and LeBron team-up would be the most exciting in my opinion, and as a Warriors fan, I'd love to see him in Chase Center. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, but the Warriors have made 0 offseason moves thus far, so if they do want to go out and try to get the GOAT, they can. They would just have to get rid of probably a lot of talent. The second team on this list has got to be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Him going home back to Ohio is definitely a possibility, and they have a young roster of tons of talent that the Lakers would probably be okay settling for if it was to come to a trade. But do I think he's going to go to Cleveland where they probably have to trade away Donovan Mitchell and some of their key talent? Probably not, and going so far away from home as they've made a home in Los Angeles, but it would be fun to see him back in Cleveland, back as a Cavalier. Another one that I would think would be kind of funny would be the Dallas Mavericks, and them having so much talent that LeBron has played with before, such as Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis. They would probably have to trade away some of their depth talent, but they could have a pretty stacked roster if they kept Cooper Flagg and they kept Kyrie and Anthony Davis and got LeBron. And last but not least has got to be the Los Angeles Clippers. Now this one's a kind of a dark horse candidate for me in the sense that he wouldn't have to move very far. He goes from Los Angeles to another Los Angeles team, so he could stay at home, stay in the same exact building that he's living in now, and he'd be close to Bronny still, but on a different roster. If you look at the build of the Clippers roster, they did a great job this season in just doing well in general everywhere, except for James Harden, of course, choking again. But if they have James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron on the same team, I definitely think they could do some damage. Now, these are just all rumors. The most likely spot is going to be the Los Angeles Lakers for LeBron James, but it would be exciting to see maybe he go back to a different place, like as I said, Cleveland, or maybe trying something new like Dallas or Golden State. Would be exciting. Of course, the GOAT will most likely just stay for one more year with Los Angeles and then make a decision with Bronny if they want to maybe move together to a different team, but most likely, again, the GOAT will be staying with the Lakers, but I'm praying as a Golden State fan that he goes to the Warriors. We'll see what happens.